Robinhood is getting ready to list Shiba Inu Coin very soon. What is going on, guys? Kyle of Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. We're talking about Shiba Inu in today's specific video, guys. And before we get that, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button so you guys never miss a new video that we post literally every single day. Now, let's get into the newest piece of news though. Shiba Army pushes for Robinhood to be the 100th exchange to accept Shib. So this is a very interesting spot that we are officially in. Just yesterday, we saw the 99th official exchange to list Shiba Inu on their platform. This was a deal kind of collaborated and basically pushed forward by none other than Milkshake, or of course at Shiba Inu Art. Now they of course Milkshake specifically tweeted at Robinhood in response to this, and this was actually in reference to Vivid. Vivid is another exchange that we saw basically do a Shiba Inu listing not too long ago, and in fact they actually did it literally just about a couple of days ago as of the time of making this video. They are the 99th exchange to list Shiba Inu on their platform. Now it seems that the overall Shiba Inu army is really pushing for Robinhood to be the 100th exchange to do so, and I think that again there is a lot of potential here for them to go forward with this, right? For us to see a possible Shiba Inu listing sooner rather than later. I want to know what your guys' thoughts about this down in the comments down below. Let me know. Do you think Robinhood is going to finally, after all this time, start gearing up for a official Shiba Inu listing? In my opinion, I think that if we can see more regulatory response from these huge regulators like the SEC, FINRA, and a bunch of other United States specific financial institutions that Robinhood seemingly has been waiting for further word on, I think that is when we can potentially see a Robinhood listing sooner rather than later. I'm hoping that it happens sometime this year, guys, but again, it still remains to be seen. Now, that is why I want to hear your comments because I think you guys have some interesting takes and of course opinions about this kind of stuff, and I think you guys will obviously provide a lot of insight into that either way. If you haven't already, guys, I want to recommend that you join our private Discord with the second link down in the description below. Some of the benefits you get include one-on-one interactions in the Discord and Patreon with us exclusively. You also get our daily crypto alerts. This includes our buy alerts when we are buying, includes first look at new cryptos that we're looking to get into. This also includes crypto market strategies and updates, and of course articles and information that we come across that we think that you guys might find useful. If any of this sounds interesting, hit that second link down in the description below. We have a ton of new members joining every single day, and people really say that they love the overall community and the overall experience that they get when being joined up. So get joined up if you haven't already. We have Milkshake actually making a very interesting little Twitter thread here talking about partnerships with large corporations and how that could work in the future. She says, love this question, especially because part of the role with the growth breed is focused on strategic partnerships. We're constantly exploring new partnership opportunities across many, if not all, market sectors. It is our aim to bring partnerships that give new use cases to our token ecosystem. Partnerships are announced as soon as possible, but we cannot comment on any further discussions. Yet each week brings a new opportunity. I have had the pleasure of speaking with large entities, and these are not limited to a single country. I'm connected with possibilities across the world, in addition to our amazing breed members who focus on reaching out and targeting industries to provide benefits to the holders. So again, this is a very kind of PR type of response, if you will, right? We're not really seeing major, like, oh, hey, here's exactly what the partnerships are going to be and everything, because again, they don't even know, right? They're still kind of working on it themselves. One of the big criticisms of Shiba Inu over the last couple of days that I've seen pretty outspokenly from the overall community has been the overall lack of large partnerships with large corporations, and that is something that I think a lot of people can get a little bit upset, legitimately upset about, because I think that if you are a big project like this that is claiming to be the next big thing, right? And I really think that Shiba Inu has done that on multiple occasions. We've seen them say on multiple occasions that they are the next big coin, that everything that they're developing and working on will change the world, and it's going to be the most incredible thing ever. Can I see that? I would like to see that, right? Where are the big partnerships? Where are the big catalysts? And I know it's going to take time. I know patience is important, of course. But again, I think that there needs to be some kind of progress in that area of things sooner rather than later. I think the overall community wants it, and I think it will only help us grow, of course, as an army, as a overall community base. Now, again, we don't know, right? There could be a million things. There could be McDonald's, there could be Champion has been something that I've seen a lot of people talk about recently. Robinhood is like the next biggest one, and a bunch of others. And I think that if those partnerships do go through, I think we could see a lot of good movement from Shiba Inu, and hopefully the price will likely go up. We're also seeing Shiba Inu more and more being talked about on different social media platforms, especially on Twitter. Twitter has the top 10 most mentioned cryptocurrencies ahead of Doge, Baby Doge, and ADA. Shiba Inu has entered the top 10 officially, guys. This is very, very interesting. Popular dog-themed cryptocurrency project Shiba Inu has continued to become famous among crypto investors and enthusiasts on various social media platforms. If you look, guys, top 10 coins mentioned on Twitter just this week, we have, I just opened the tweet. Well, okay, here we go. Shib with over 328,000 tweets just this last week, guys. That is absolutely insane. We have to remember too, guys, Shib is an incredibly popular cryptocurrency. If you go to the overall ranking, I believe we're still sitting at about number 14 as far as overall market cap is concerned. That's nuts, guys. Considering that a DeFi token is that high up on the list, I think is something to be very excited about and overall very proud of. That's awesome achievement and something that I think a lot of people really take for granted in the grand scheme of things. One thing, guys, here, 29 million Shiba coins, or Shiba Inu coins, whatever you want to pronounce it, however you want to talk about it, were burnt over the last 24 hours amid a 17% weekly fall. This is something that I talked about last video and I think is really important to discuss, and it's that the overall community continues to burn Shiba Inu tokens at an absolutely astonishing rate, and we keep seeing this over and over and over again. It just doesn't seem to end, and one of the reasons I talk about this is because what shows you the overall strength of a community is not necessarily how high the price rises in a certain amount of time, or what the way the technicals are moving or anything like that. I think really what shows you overall community strength is something like this, right? Where we are looking at the overall Shiba Inu community and how many burns they are doing, right? Because these burns are happening so often and so frequently. This is a daily occurrence. There's a whole Twitter account, a whole website dedicated to this specific process. And again, we can even go to the website themselves and look, like this is tracking every single piece of Shib that are burnt literally minute by minute, hour by hour. And again, it just keeps going up and up and up. As you can see, the burn rate over the last 24 hours is up over 169%, guys. The burns continue. The burns continue no matter what. And I think that's something to be very excited about as an overall community. I think that we're going to only see more and more burns, and I'm very excited to see how that affects the price in, of course, the long-term future. If you haven't already, guys, I really want to recommend you pick up a free stock with the first link down in the description below. All you guys have to do is sign a deposit at least $1, and you guys can get a free stock that could be worth up to $300. Yes, you heard that right, $300, guys. I got a $300 stock on Amazon, as you can see right there, and again, you guys could potentially too. So hit that first link, get signed up if you haven't already. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. Make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. But other than that, guys, I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.